Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss the interview tips and tricks, and we will tell you how to prepare for a job interview. These tips are from a member of the interview panel on how they judge candidates. Point number 1: simple uniform. The uniform should be simple and not a completely new, which you have used 2 or 3 times. If you wear a used uniform, your personality shows that how is you are in your real life, which gives a good impression. If you wear a new dress, then they don't know how you are in real life. That means your personality will not be clear to them. Women should not use the bright and the colorful uniform. They should wear a simple and a plain color. Point number 2: entry of biodata form. This is one of the important points. The biodata form replicate a specific personality, especially your handwriting, educational record, hobby, experiences, and award extra. About 80% of the panel makes up their mind whether to select or not from the biodata form you fill out. So be very careful about the biodata form when you are filling it. Next point, that is about the remembrance of the biodata form written detail. For example, hobby, extra. You should keep remember the biodata form. The interview rely on your biodata form. For example, you have a hobby, a sports, a book, so you should have a complete information of all these things. Next point, that is about entry in the interview room. Don't ask for the permission because they already expect you before you enter. When you enter, don't greet and don't shake hand with anyone. And don't sit directly on the chair. You stand with the chair and say salam with respect. And no need to say good morning, good evening, good day, anything. When they say sit down, then you should sit on your chair. Next point about the sitting with a relaxed mind and relaxed body. Relax, lean back against the chair. Don't look here and there in the room. Keep your hands locked in your cradle and don't use your hands at all when you answering. You feel as if your hands are tied by someone unknown for. So talk with your mouth, not with your hand. Point number 6, that is about the eye contact. You should keep your eyes on the interviewer or examiner, and 20% you should keep it on the other panel member. Next point about the discussion on a question. So trying to make the interview long, but when you don't know the answer, try to change the discussion mode to the simple question. And then there is no need to convert your conversation or your discussion on the lengthy mode. When you know all answer and you have the accurate and authentic information, then you convert your interview in the lengthy mode. Next point, that is about say sorry if you don't know the answer of the question. For the question which you don't know the answer, say simple sorry. And don't look down, don't turn your heads around, and if you are in adopt, say I'm not sure. But if you say I give you answer, then share your answer. If it is correct, then you are in again. But if it is not, then you will not get a loss because you already told them that you are not sure about that. Point number 9, don't get confused with the panel. It means don't create a mess with the panel and don't be confused. Give the answer of the all question with confidence and with respect and with courage. Next point about the general knowledge information. Be aware of your subject as well as of the general knowledge and the current affair. You should have the information of all your life, that's about your experiences, that's about your education, and all other information about your current affair, general knowledge, and your recent and your back, your the past experiences. Next point about don't do a talk cutting. As long as the panel can say that someone is speaking, you should remain silent. When a member of the panel um, ask a question and then the discussion mode, you should remain silent. And after they complete their talk, you then reply or share your response. Next point about the after the completion of the interview. After the interview is over, uh, say thank you and shake a hand, give bread. These are totally forbidden. The last point, that is, you are a candidate and you have taken the job, and they are the giver are given a job to you. So you should maintain a distance. So don't be being a prank free with the panel. This can lead to disqualification. Thanks. Remember me in your prayer.